The king of Rajkot takes on a powerful minister and embarks on a mission to protect the recipients of his late wife's organs, preserving her memory at all costs. Sanjay Rajkot, Salman Khan, the generous and courageous king of Rajkot, is fondly known as Sikandar or Raja Saab by his people. His clash with a powerful minister, Satyaraj, leads to the tragic death of his beloved wife, Saisri Rashmika Mandana. Before passing away, she donates her organs to 3 individuals in Mumbai. In a ruthless attempt to erase her memory and break Sanjay's spirit, the minister targets the recipients, a young boy from the Dharavi slums who receives her lungs, a CA topper whose dreams are stifled by her orthodox father-in-law and receives her eyes, and a college girl heartbroken in love and also with a weak heart. The film follows Sanjay's journey as he protects them from harm while helping transform their lives. A Salman Khan movie is a genre in itself, and you know what to expect: gravity-defying action, larger-than-life heroism, and punchy dialogues. Written and directed by Muruga Das, this actioner checks all these boxes but suffers from an underwhelming plot and cliched narrative. Sikandar is the expected righteous, brave, and invincible figure typical of both the genre and a Salman Khan massive Eid release. He saves 6,000 Dharavi residents by arranging their treatment, empowers a homemaker, Kajal Agrawal, and helps a lost-in-love college girl. Amid all this, he battles the minister's henchmen. The predictable storyline is paired with a generic background score by Santosh Narayanan. Kevin Kumar's action direction is limited, with no jaw-dropping, extraordinary stunts to impress you. The few action sequences feel repetitive, with slow-motion shots, flying goons, and exploding cars. Salman Khan drives the film with his signature star power. He strives to deliver an emotional, action-packed performance, but the sluggish narrative holds him back, while throwing in some over-the-top dialogues like, "Ye flat insaf ki nahi, inhe saaf karne ki zarurat hai." Rashmika Mandana has a few scenes and some songs, but the problem is not that. Overall, she has a strong screen presence but doesn't have much to perform or elevate the scenes she appears in. Vatsan Chakravarti plays a corrupt cop and fits the role well. The surprise element is Shaman Joshi as Salman's loyal aide. He holds his own opposite the superstar, delivering a restrained and impactful act. The story and the narrative are the biggest letdown of this larger-than-life movie. Even if they are trying to draw in die-hard Salman Khan fans, we wish they had taken the action notches higher. A few standout punches and stunts here and there could have probably salvaged this one. The challenge is real. In almost every frame and sequence of this Eid release, Salman Khan aka Sanjay, the Raja of Rajkot, aka Sikandar, struggles to be present. You can see him go through the motions of emotion and action, delivering dialogue, dancing, romancing, shedding tears. Yes, he's man enough to cry, but nowhere do you see traces of the one and only Bhai, who has never pretended to be anything other than who he has been in the last 30 years. The star with his very specific style and swag, the blue bracelet and the bulked up arms and torso akimbo adorning his favorite avatars of the lovable rascal come the Desi Robin Hood with the golden heart. In 2025, when the 3 Khans turned 60, the struggle to stay relevant has never been as difficult. The world has changed, and Salman hasn't adapted. Nor has A.R. Muruga Das, who became familiar to Hindi-speaking audiences with Amir Khan's Ghajini, a masala film which found its beats in its star and his presence. In Sikandar, both the director and the star flounder spectacularly, failing to give us anything we haven't seen before. The opening sequence starts with faint promise, with Bhai coming on and schooling an entitled minister ka beta, Pratik Babba, in the first-class cabin of an airplane.